What's up, everybody? In lesson 3, I am going to teach you welcome sequences. But welcome sequences are so much more than just the function in which they hold. This is the first interaction that some folks may have with your business, your organization, your brand, your product, or your service. So it is important that you define an attractive character. Now, some folks, and I know if you're normal, then you probably don't really understand what does that mean, an attractive character. When I first started this journey, I certainly didn't. I looked to my mentors to really not only perfect this process, but to identify this process for myself. One of those mentors is Russell Brunson. He has a few different books out, .com Secrets and Expert Secrets. A lot of what I have learned and how I have been able to build my business is because of the teachings in these two books. I have put links below this video for you to grab those books if you would like to check them out. I am going to read to you from the Expert Secrets book. I am going to read to you secret number 1. I'm only going to read a portion of this, but I know Russell is one of the best storytellers out there, and the way he describes and teaches attractive character is just something that all of us should know. Now, I'm going to give you the premise here of the attractive character. And in the videos to come within lesson 3, I'm going to show you how to set up your welcome sequence and how to begin to display that attractive character through your chatbot. So, from Expert Secrets, secret number 1, beginning on page 5, the charismatic leader, attractive character. Every great mass movement has a leader. It's easy to assume that some people are just born leaders and others are not. It's possible that your biggest fear when you first read the title Expert Secrets was that you aren't a born leader or an expert. I know that was true for me, and it is still some of the time. In my personal life, I'm pretty shy and reserved, but when I'm in my element, speaking about topics that I have mastered, I am able to lead. You see, people become leaders when they first try to master something for themselves. Then, after they've discovered a path for themselves, they share that knowledge with others. It starts with your own personal growth, but then transitions into contribution. So, if you are nervous about having what it takes to be a charismatic leader, I want to spend a few minutes talking to you. My guess is that you are amazing. And I bet that the more amazing you are, the harder it is for you to believe it. Am I right? I've had a really rare opportunity to coach thousands of experts around the world in almost every market you can dream of. What's interesting is when I look at all these amazing people changing the lives of tens of thousands, and in some cases millions of people, almost all of them have felt an internal pull to want to serve and help people. It's almost like a voice inside of them telling them they are destined for greatness. Yet at the same time, they have this other voice that consistently tells them they're inadequate. They are not enough, not smart enough, not focused enough, not thin enough, not experienced enough, not good enough. The strange thing is that often the more they do and the more people they help, the louder the voice of inadequacy becomes. Whether you're just starting this journey or you've been at it for a while, just know that the biggest hurdle you're likely to face is being okay with positioning yourself as an expert. What's equally important to understand is you're not alone. I really feel for people struggling with their negative inner voice because, in all honesty, that's the way I often feel. I feel like I have been blessed beyond what any human being should ever have been blessed with here on earth. And I feel that this is a gift I've been given from God, is something I must share. In fact, if I don't share it, that would be an injustice to Him and the people I could serve. Yet, as I am out there in the trenches every single day, building companies, working with entrepreneurs, trying to change the world in my own little way, I still wrestle with the feelings of inadequacy. As I talk to people, I realize that these same feelings keep most people from ever taking on a mantle of an expert. The voice keeps them from stepping up and stepping into that role. And it's a tragedy for a few reasons. First, it deprives them of the experience and the opportunities they should have. And more importantly, it deprives the people whose lives they could change. Those people you could serve by sharing your God given talents and expert abilities. They might never be reached. So, I want to pause here and take a moment, not so much to convince you that you're an expert, but to give you whatever permission you might need to be able to move forward. You have the ability, and I believe the responsibility, to serve others with your gifts, whatever they are. You've been blessed with talents, ideas, and unique abilities that have gotten you to where you are in life. And those gifts were given to you so that you could share them with others. There are people today who need what you have, and they are just waiting for you to find your voice so you can help them change their lives. What a tragedy for them if you don't develop your voice now. The problem for most of us is that our unique abilities are things that come second nature to us. So they don't seem that amazing, and we dismiss them. For example, I would say that one of my superpowers is being able to look at a business or a product line and within seconds know exactly how the owner should be selling those products. I know what the scripts need to say. I know what the sales process needs to be. All these things just come so clearly to me. As soon as I see a product, I just know, for whatever reason, that's my unique superpower. Now, I wasn't born with this power. I've spent over a decade of my life studying stuff, learning and experimenting with it. I've immersed myself in it for so long that now I can just instantly see what needs to happen. To me, it seems like common sense. How can people not see what I see? I might dismiss that skill because it comes so easily to me, but to other people, what I have is a superpower. It's a gift, and it's a skill that people will pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn from me. Not because I am great, but because I have spent so much time mastering this one skill. My guess is that your superpower won't seem like that big of a deal to you either. It will be something that comes second nature, something so simple that it couldn't possibly be that important. If you're an amazing cook, it's not that big of a deal for you. But to someone who can't cook, it's a huge deal. Maybe you're good at playing piano, fixing motorcycles, building chicken coops, dancing, or something else. Look at what comes easy to you and what you love to geek out on. And chances are that's where your superpower is hiding, just waiting to be developed and shared with the world. But Russell, I'm not certified. I can't help people yet. This is one objection I hear way too often. I am not certified. I don't have a degree. I haven't been to school for this. How can I possibly claim to be an expert? I always smile when I hear these words come out of someone's mouth because I know where I came from. I ask them, well, I'm curious. You paid me $25,000 or $100,000 to teach you this stuff. What do you think my credentials are? They think about it and usually say something like, I don't know. Do you have any marketing degrees? I say, nope. I barely graduated from college. I got a C in marketing. I didn't get good grades and I don't have any certifications to my name. But guess what? I'm really good at what I do. My results are my certifications. Tony Robbins told me that when he first started learning NLP, he signed up for a 6-month training course. And after just a few days, he fell in love with it. He gained skill quickly and wanted to start helping people immediately. The trainer said, you're not certified yet. Tony said, certified? I know how to help people. Let's go help. That night, he left his hotel room, walked across the street to the nearest restaurant, and started helping people quit smoking and assisting them with lots of other amazing things. He ended up getting kicked out of the program because he was practicing without being certified. Yet, he's gone on to transform tens of millions of people using NLP, all without any certifications. Your results are your certifications. I hereby give you permission to help people. You're ready now. So I hope that chapter not only encourages you to read the rest of the book, and my friend, that wasn't even the whole first chapter, that was only the first 4 pages, but this book is wildly inspiring. It is something that I have read and listened to more times than I can count. The book that I'm holding in my hand right now is dirty, it is wrinkled, it is creased, it is used. It is my marketing roadmap, or my marketing Bible. And the audio files are also. Again, I'm going to put those links below, because if at this point you haven't gotten these books, you absolutely must have them. I encourage you to get them in every version you can get your hands on, and get the worksheets that go along with them. But let's get back to the important topic here, your attractive character. How can you create that personality for your chatbot? There are hundreds of different ways that you can do this. But first, it's important to think through, how do you communicate with your audience? Are you soft-spoken? Are you direct? Are you passive? Are you assertive? Are you selling a product? Are you sharing fitness courses? Are you inviting people to your webinar? Are you providing information more about your business? Are you giving them a menu of selections? Are you providing them coupons for your restaurant? What is it that you do, and how could you communicate in a casual way to create a chatty conversation with somebody, but to design a personality for your bot? So before you move on to the next video, I want you to think about maybe a fake personality or a name you could give your bot. Like, as an example, one of the other mentors, his name is Alex, he has a bot called Einstein. When you interact with Einstein, he simply tells you right up front, I am Alex's chatbot. My name is Einstein. I'm here to help you. You can think through all kinds of different names. Maybe it's the name of your dog. Who knows? It could be something really cute and chic. It could be something just simple for them to remember. I named my chatbot Minnie, simply because I love mini Legos, and it's kind of like a mini version of me working in my chatbot. So I named my chatbot Minnie. Again, as I said earlier in another video, it is important to be comfortable with letting your audience know that they are interacting with your chatbot. What you will most likely find is that they are more comfortable interacting with your chatbot and asking your chatbot questions for a couple reasons. One, I think it's because they know they get an immediate answer. Two, they don't feel like they're asking a dumb question to somebody that's a person. They are simply just pushing buttons. You will be amazed at how many people will come through your bot and just start pushing buttons. It's almost like they like that instant gratification. So take a few minutes and just think through that. In the next few videos, I'm going to show you how to write out a few different scripts, and then I am going to show you how to set up those welcome sequences, so that way when people either hit your website, hit your blog, hit your YouTube, hit your Instagram, hit your Facebook, or any place you might be marketing, how you can indoctrinate them with your chatbot and deliver your sales message right where your audience is spending time. Again, remember what I say all of the time. And those of you who have read my book know that I always say, your bot is in the office, so you do not have to be. The sooner you set this up, the sooner you will get back to your time freedom. I'll see you in lesson 3. Bye-bye.